What is the agenda for today? In the previous session, we did Google Slides, Sheets, and Forms. We look after each and every feature which are applicable for level 2. Though you people are very much pro about every these things, but still revision for level 2 perspective. Today's agenda is Gmail, Chat, and Google Keep, YouTube, and uh, Google Meet. So what I have to do, I'll just share now my screen. Another screen. So right now we'll start with Keep. Now my first query comes up. How many of us are using Keep on regular basis? Anyone who is using Keep on regular basis? Okay, I'll just switch off my camera because I think my window is being lagging behind due to network issue. And I'm not able to switch off even my this camera. Okay. Yes, many of us are using Google Keep, but still it is a hidden gem for everyone of us. A note taker, we can say that it is a note taker. It is just like a personal digital diary. I do remember in our institutes, we do carry a diary with us, any meeting, any content, anything. Our HOD says, whatever, our to-do list, we all write it down in our physical diary, a hardbound diary. But Keep is also your diary. This is your digital diary today. Okay. Now we are going to learn, see, the syllabus for Keep is almost same as you did for level 1. But yes, the perspective of question may be changed. The level of question may be changed. Create and edit a note, make a list, share with colleagues, set reminders, save a drawing as well. And then digital inking with keep tracking of research with right. So you can go on these 9 dots, waffle, to search for Keep. You can write it down, keep.google.com here. Or if you are there in any of the tools, then right-hand side panel will showcase the Keep. I'm going on this waffle and my Keep. It is opening. Right. This is there. So for today's perspective, I've created some Keeps with me. See, this window showcases us a lot more stuff. We'll pick up one by one. You can download Google Keep on your mobile phones also from Play Store and log in with the same email address through which you are using it on your computer system. The same functions will work, but yes, interface will be a little bit different. Now, in our professional arena, how this Keep help us? This Keep help us to organize everything. You can see on 28th July 2025, I have created some checklist. I have just mentioned my sessions, what sessions I have taken. And there is something, some key pointers during our meet with any other department or meeting with anybody. So I've just created this dummy for us. On the left-hand side panel, notes, or you can say this is the home page of the notes is home page of the reminder. One label is also being created by my name, edit label, archive, and bin. And on the top, there are some more options available. Let's start creating one of our keys. So on the top, you would be able to see, take a note, click here, it will expand it automatically. Give the title. Why we should give title? Because title can give us the glimpse of what is this keep all about. Title gives us the free hand to search or keep on this keep window. So say for example, this is I'm writing demo. And for demo, I need to take some notes. I'm clicking. See, we do have annual fest everywhere, be it universities, schools, everywhere we do have annual fest. So what I'm doing, I'm just creating a checklist for annual fest. Checklist for annual fest. I'm clicking here. Now it's your choice. You want to convert this into checklist right now or later on. But if you want to convert it right now, these small icons will play a very important role for us. Click here and then you can go by show tick box. 3 dots. show tick box. This is the list in front of us. Just start writing. Now, what is my checklist? Invitation, or what we can say, decoration, and lots more stuff. We can write n number of things. Now this is done, and close it. Once you close it, it will pop up on your screen, on your this home page. Now what happens when we have n number of keep on our home page? We need to scroll up and down here and there. Where is my keep? What was the name? Sometimes we do get forgot also. So what is the best way? Just like we create labels under Gmail, we can create labels here also. Two ways are there to create labels. You can go here, left panel, edit label. Click here and create new label. One is this. Other is you can go by three dots. If you are creating predefined label, beforehand you can go by this edit label. But what if I have already created one note? Three dots, add label. Now here you can enter the label name. One label is already been created. You can enter the label name annual test. Create, yes, create the name annual. Now this label is created and it is also been applied on my this particular sheet. You can see annual fest and label is applied on my this particular sheet. So once there are n number of keeps on your this home page, you can come and click an annual fest and this checklist is available here with us. Now, what more we can do on this checklist? We can just give the background option. Click here, give any background option. You would be able to do it beforehand also through this window. But I forgot to do it and now I am doing it here. You can set the reminder, remind me. Click set the reminder. What is the date, time, place, whatever. You can just select and do the need. Share this keep also. Now I want to share this keep, say for example, with Shefali ma'am. Okay, so I just need to get her other this and save. And got it. And close. Now what happened? Shefali ma'am would also be able to see this particular keep on her home page of this keep window. We can contribute because this is the checklist for annual fest. 4, 5, 6 people might be working on it. Everybody can keep doing work here. You can set the image also, and now this part we'll check it later on. What more are hidden under these three? You can delete it. No. Change the label. If you want to change this label from annual fest to any other, you can go it. Drawing, make a copy. Say for example, there is one more checklist which may include little bit of same check boxes. Then you can make a copy and do the editing. Hide tick box. Okay, I'll hide tick box. Now this is not a checklist. I want to convert it again into the checklist. Show tick box. So you can do the needful after creating this note also. Then you have copy to Google Docs. So once you will click here, automatically this sheet will be then copied to new Google Doc by the name of checklist, whatever title we have saved, and it will be automatically saved in your drive. Version history. So this is the very new feature. If earlier you were using a Google Keep, then version history was not mentioned here. So after a week, 10 days, I can check what Shefali ma'am has added or what is deleted, what is to be retrieved back, and everything we can do needful as per our key. Right? I hope this much is clear to every one of us. Thumbs up, down, whatever. Right. Okay. Now, when we have n number of things available with us, now what I'm doing, I'm just putting up here, I'm just making cover page for annual function invitation. So for cover page of annual function invitation, I need to have any image. Add image. So that should be there. I do have something. Where it is. This is. I had this. So this is one image which I just had it as a cover page for my annual function. I can share it with other participants also and then get the required approval or whatever we can do it. I can add a note, whatever note. This is the proposed cover page and close. Oh, I forgot to put it under label. 3 dots and label, and that is your end. Now, nothing doing, just go on annual test and you will check it out there itself. What are the other options available? We do have options of new note with drawing. Now, as my this label is opened up, and now I'm creating this particular this uh, drawing. I can go by. Okay, I'll just click here. I need to click here. Still opening. When I open drawing, I do have one canvas in front of me. I can change that canvas according to my choice and requirement. Grid box, you can have that. Dots, rules, or not. So we can have a notebook form also, like this lines. You have different styles of pen with colors available. This is your pen, this is your highlighter, this is your brush, and you can do whatever you want to do. It's up to your choice and requirement. Say, for example, you want to just divert anybody to any address, then you can just create your own map. An eraser is also provided to us. So it depends upon your choice and requirement accordingly. So this, see, my drawing is being saved. What a beautiful drawing it is. So now I'm just writing drawing and do. So as my annual fest label was opened up, so automatically label is applied and it is being saved in this label. Now this year annual fest is over. It went very, very good and everything. I would be now accessing all this checklist and everything in next annual fest. So why to make my this home page very crowded? Remember, you are applying label, you are creating label, but each and every keep will be there on your this home page. How to go for that? You can archive it. You can click checklist. You can see this icon archive. Click here and it is being archived. You would be able to see here under archive. Now, under archive, you would be able to delete the note. You would be able to make it back as per your choice and requirement. Right? Okay. So this is keep. Now, what all we can do it. Some new features are also introduced into it. Like if you see my this particular keep, one link is available. You can put any link here. Let me just go on settings. This gear icon setting, we do have some options. Add new list to the bottom, move ticked item to the bottom. It depends upon your choice and requirement. Once you will tick any whatever, then it will automatically be driven down. I'll just showcase you if I tick this. Now you can see it is completed and it is driven down. And if you untick again, then it will automatically come up. Okay. Now display rich link previews. This is the new one because every one of us are using organizational account. So I'm showcasing you under my organizational account. Now, if you click this tick box and save, what will happen? You just observe this particular window. Under this link, this preview is open. This link is for Google Slide for today's session. And you can see this particular preview is available. Whatever link, say for example, you're putting link of YouTube video, then preview of that particular YouTube video will be available. So this is something new for us. Enable dark theme. You can enable anytime like this, and you can enable it from here also. I am disabling it because screen then becomes a little bit busy. Now, what is the another thing? Say, for example, I'm setting reminders. So I have some set time given to me. It has given me tomorrow, 8 o'clock, next week, Monday, and so on. You can set according to your own choice and requirement. Setting here, settings, and see you can change the time, reminder default. Whatever you are changing it, just save it. saving option is compulsory, otherwise it would not be able to get saved into it. Right? Okay. So now the last part of keep is, if n number of keeps are there in front of you, how to search any key. Just on the top, you just click here search. What was that? If you remember, that was list, or that was image, that was drawings, or any URLs, any label, you are searching on the label, or maybe Shifali ma'am has shared something with me, and we are working on it. You can click here and check what Shifali ma'am has done, deleted. Say for example, I want to search for list, so this is the list available right now. Okay, because the other one I have archived, so that is under the archive. Just give me a moment. It is very important because there is some exigency at my home.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I would like to, but can you please repeat how you added the link?
Okay, nothing doing. Just okay. I'll just go here. From here, whatever ABC title you are putting up, just copy any link. Okay, I'll just copy any link. I'll just pick up that particular link only. And I'm just putting up here. That's it.
Thank
Just
you, ma'am.
usual what we are writing, we can do the needful accordingly. Right? Right. Now, what is our next topic? Our next topic is Google Meet.
Yes,
Kindly
I'm
mute
gonna do
yourselves,
hello.
please. Kindly mute yourselves, please. Our next topic is Google Meet. Right? We are going to talk about each and every feature arranged. Now, Google Meet comes under what? Communication tool. Keep comes under your arrangement tools or organization tools, because when we are organizing every of our content, then comes your organization tools of Google Workspace. Google Meet comes under communication tools. Right. So what we are going to do, Google Meet versus YouTube Live, best practices, and what all you can do under Google Meet. Okay, so my window is done. So now I'm coming on my new tab, Google Meet. We all are very, very much familiar about Google Meet. Yes, of course, the interface on mobile phone will be a little bit different, and interface on your computer system is different. Let's start again, Waffle, 9 dots, and Google Meet. So now, n number of things you can do in Google Meet. You can go for new meet, create a meeting for later. Once you will click here, then automatically a meeting link will be generated, which you can save with you in any document or sheet or wherever, and you can use it in future references. Start an instant meeting. So right now, one meeting will be started, and schedule in Google Calendar. So today, Shefali ma'am will take you in Google Calendar also. And if you have to join it, then you can write down the code on meeting. If you want to have some predefined settings of Google Meet beforehand, then on this home page of Google Meet, you can go on this gear icon settings, click here, and you can check your microphone, your speakers, your video, what is your camera, your call history, whatever you want to do it. Auto delete any call history. I never delete it because we are working under organization and we need to keep it clean. And some general also desktop notification, leave empty calls. Say, for example, you have joined any call or you have started any call and nobody has joined, you are all alone. Then after some time, automatically there will be one pop-up window that no one is there in the call. Do you wish to leave the call or stay in the call? So this works when you toggle on this button for leave empty call. Then your phone numbers, you want to block somebody, and Google Works smart features. Now this we are not going to cover up today. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to start a new meeting. I don't know whether to check everything here under the interface. Okay. Now you can see my audio is working. My video, I don't think so whether it will work. Yeah, it started working. So my video is working here. The first thing is what we are going to do is we are just going to change the background. If you click here, now it is already been used. So I don't know. I need to switch it off. Right. Right. So if you see on this left panel, all the details about this instant meeting are given. Add another, you can mention the email addresses of other participants, and on the spot they will receive notification and they would be able to join this call. Or you can copy this code and share it by different means, whatever you want to have it, WhatsApp or everything. So many a times it happens that during our organizational commitments, we need to have instant meetings. So quickly you can start, and you can even share that full details by this particular share icon itself. Now on the right hand side, if you see meeting details, you can click here, this icon, inspector icon, all details are provided. How many participants are there? So we get to see all the participants there. If you want to mute anybody, you will just go on this icon, microphone will pop up and you can click, it will be automatically muted. You can add people from here if there are more numbers of people and you want to see about anybody, you can just write it down here. You would be able to see that whether that particular participant has joined it or not. You have to allow some participants, then automatically it will pop up here. You would be able to admit all the participants. I know we are pretty familiar by these features, but we need to do it short revision about. Then is your chat box. You can chat, you can pin, you can have whatever you want to put it. Let contributors send message. This is on. If I'll get it off, then nobody would be able to send any message. Only host and co-host would be able to send messages. Then meeting tools. Now these are very fascinating tools with us under Google Workspace. Some add-ons are available. You can go and show more, so automatically you will be taken to Chrome Web Store. You can have add-on which are compatible with your Google Meet, which works very efficiently with Google Meet when we are interacting with students or when we are giving them any task live online, then we can use these tools along with that. Breakout rooms, yes. Breakout rooms you can create beforehand also if you have already created any meet. It depends upon your choice and criteria. If there are 40 participants, you see right now only I am there. To set up breakout room, if you have 40 participants, it will give you two options. Number one, you want to have breakout rooms automatically organized, means randomly students will be picked up and they will be placed into breakout rooms. 5 breakout rooms, 10 breakout rooms, it depends accordingly. And another choice will be you want to do it manually. Then you have to arrange all those 40 students into those breakout rooms. And hosts have the ability to go into any breakout room and check what participants are doing there. Then what is the another one? The other one is live streaming. How many of us know about live streaming? Anybody has done the live streaming? Anyone? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Anybody? Okay. Right. So many participants have done live streaming. You just do it through YouTube. What is the difference between Google Meet and YouTube live streaming? In Google Meet, we can have controls. We have a set number of participants who can join in as per the accounts with us. But YouTube Live is open-ended and number of participants can join it. It depends upon how you are proceeding, whether it is unlisted or public. It depends accordingly. Poll, yes, you can click on poll, start a poll, give the question, give the option, and you would be able to play this poll Participants would be able to see the question and option 1, option 2, and they would be able to mark it. Responses appear without name. If you want to see that responses, whatever responses are there without name, then toggle on this button, otherwise toggle off this button. And don't remember to save it. If you don't want to use this poll, you can delete it anytime of the call also or before the call. Then another one is Q&A. Yes, turn on Q&A. Let live stream viewer participate. Now, if this call is on YouTube Live or any other platform live streaming, if you want that those live streamers would be participating, then checkbox, otherwise untick. Turn on Q&A, all the questions. Now, when this Q&A is there, people would be able to see Q&A option. We do have some settings option. I'm not going into it because this is very, very deeper side. You can explore it later on. All questions are oldest. Say, for example, right now I get it on, and if Shefali ma'am is there in this call as a participant, then she would be able to put any question. I can also ask question and they can revert me back with that question answer. So these three options, that is your breakout room, polls, and Q&A, plays a very, very important role when you are getting your students involved or any open forum is there, then you can have. Transcript, yes, conversation, whatever transcript will be on. So whatever is there during the call, it will automatically be captured. Recording, you can start recording. If you have already arranged a Google Meet beforehand, you have scheduled Google Meet beforehand, there is one option where you would be able to set that recording must be started as the call starts. I'll showcase you that as well. Then we have these host controls. If no host management, then everything will be turned off. But moreover, we need host management, share their screen, send reactions, turn on their microphones, turn on their videos, breakout room controls, let contributors send message. Host must join before anyone else. Open, anybody can join. Trusted means within the organization. So usually in the organization, this part is being get on. Restricted, as I do when I arrange this meet for you people, restricted. All those who have been invited, they can join it with that particular ID. If they're joining from other ID, they need to ask me. Attendance tracker, for me it is default on, but you can on or off anyway. And other more options are available. So this is about what your Google Meet everywhere. Now, very quickly, what I'm going to do, I'm just going on my Google Calendar and very quickly, I'm just showcasing you. Say, for example, I want to arrange one Google Meeting on 14. More options. I'm just mentioning ABC. Rest details I'm not picking up. That Shefali ma'am will see into it. Add guest. So, say, for example, I'm having Shefali ma'am here. So what will happen? Automatically, this add Google Meet conferencing, it is on. This gear icon, you can arrange all these settings from here automatically. Gear icon is given to us. Post controls, whatever it is, you can do it as per your choice and requirement. Meeting records, yes, you want to record the meeting as soon as the meeting will on, it will start record. It depends upon your choice and requirement. Guest, co-host, yes, I want to have Shefali ma'am as a co-host. So she is now co-host with me. And if you want to arrange breakout rooms beforehand, you can do what is the number of breakout room. You want to shuffle it, you want to do it by yourself and everything, and then just save. So once you have created this, you will save this. In future, before this call, you want to do some changes. Again, open this particular event, go on this gear icon, and then you can do the meet. Okay, so this is all about Google Meet and Google Keep from my side. I'll pick up the queries towards the end of the session about Google Meet and Google Keep. Right? So I hope the things are clear to all of us. I know there may be some queries, but we'll pick up towards the end of the session. Yes, the difference between host and guest. Guest is guests do not have any. They see there is co-guest and guest. Guest means to whom we have invited as a participants. Okay, so they do not have any host control. Co-host and co-guest do have host control. It depends accordingly. So very quickly we are going to have a check. We will meet. Yeah. Ready, everyone? Choose the correct statements. There are 4 statements in front of us. Google Meet allows to create 4 during a live lecture. With Google Meet, we cannot customize our backdrop to enhance aesthetic appearance. With Meet, our students can share their accomplishment with the school community and beyond. With Google Meet, you'll be able to live stream meeting publicly via YouTube, but only when enabled by a domain administrator. Just choose the correct statements. Okay, so I can see many options: ACD, ABD, CD. Right. But in exam, if you will face such type of questions, there will be a description available. Choose 4 correct, choose 3 correct, choose 2 correct. But this we have given without any selection number, so that in case you face such type of questions, then what? Okay, ready for the answer? Right. A, C, D. Google Meet allows to create poll. Now see, we cannot customize. Please remember such type of words. Cannot customize. No, we can customize during our Google Meet. The backdrop can be customized. It can be enhanced. Right? Okay. The another one, which feature of Google Meet allows you to split into smaller groups, discussions during live video call? Ah, right. So everyone stated B. Yes, B. Okay, so regarding Google Meet, as we all are using Google Workspace account, one key pointer I want to tell you, in the Google Classroom, on the stream page, we see Google Meet option available, feature available. But in a personal accounts, gmail.com accounts, that has not been available, right? So please look into it. In your personal account, you would not be able to arrange Meet from Google Classroom, but through your Google Workspace account, it is there. And if in exam you face such type of question, then you have to keep in mind your Google Workspace accounts. Okay, so this is from my side. And now Shefali ma'am will take care of the session. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hema ma'am. Okay, so good evening, one and all present here. Let's get started with the next tool. That's Gmail, and we will be covering YouTube today, right? Calendar and sites will be covered in the last session. So here I'm just turning off my camera because the weather is little bad here. So I'm facing network issues, right? So I'm just going to share my screen. Just a moment. I'll request you to please put yourself on mute. Anyone have any questions about how to create videos and how to search for mails and all, right? But then there are so many advanced features that are there in Gmail, right under our nose, in the setting gear icon of the Gmail. So what are the skills that you will master in today's session? That is, you will learn how to create email templates. That's an amazing feature over here. Then how we can activate advanced features like keyboard shortcuts, auto advanced, and unread message icons. And there are certain rules to filter our data, the mails that we receive. So we will learn about those as well, right? So let's get started here with the email part, as in sending emails, enabling advanced settings, sharing the templates, recalling the mail, and enabling the keyboard shortcuts to customize our Gmail. So I'm going to share my screen now. Yes. So we'll open our workspace ID and we'll get into Gmail. I hope my screen is visible. Right? So let's get started here with the Gmail part. Now, when we work in Gmail, we keep on receiving so many mails. be it our personal mails, be it at times we receive mails from other community people, and sometimes we receive email from our workspace as well. Right now, how can I make sure that any mail that I receive from my admin or the mails that are very important, right? How can we get those mail very easily? I can find those mail out of 1,272 mails that I have right now in my screen, right? How do I get about it? So we can always go ahead with the search mail option, and we can just type in the email ID over here, and we can find the email ID, right? But what if I want that in future also, whenever I receive any mail from Miss Sonia Agarwal, right? It should, always come here into my starred mail directly. So for that, we can create filters. How do we create filters? You just need to be onto your search mail option. Go here with the advanced search option, and you can add the email ID of the concerned person with whom you are expecting an important email in future, right? You may click on create filter, and once you will click on create filter, there are so many options that are available. So as many filters you want to apply, you can apply on a single email as well. For example, I want whenever I receive an email from Ms. Sonia, it should always be marked as important. So I'll go ahead as in star. It should never be sent to spam. So I can select here as in never send to spam. Then other than that, since here with Sonia, whatever mails I receive, it's all related to the training part. So there is another companion with me, say Hema ma'am, who needs to be keep on, updated onto the regular mails that we are receiving from the Google community. So I can forward it and add a forwarding address. So while forwarding it, I can add the forwarding address of Miss Hema itself directly, right? Just a moment. Again, I'll just go back to my inbox. We'll create filter, right? So here I can select the options, whatever I want to go ahead with. Never send to spam, always mark it as important, or forward it. When I click here forward it, I can add a forwarding address, and then finally click on create filter. So what will happen? Whenever I'll receive an email from Ms. Sonia, it will always be marked as important, and I will find it under the starred option directly, right? Similarly, there are other features as well. For example, I need to send regular, PTM notice to my parents. Okay. Now, how do I send? My classroom has got around 46 students, and I need to send them a common message, say after every 15 days, just as a gentle reminder for the upcoming PTMs. So drafting an email every time is a task, right? So what we can do, we can actually create templates. So when I go ahead with the compose option, right, and I just scroll down to the three dots when I'm actually composing, I'm drafting an email, right at the bottom, there are three dots. I get the option of templates, right? And there are already few templates that I have created. So when I click, for example, this is a sports day invitation. So when I click on this, whatever mail I drafted, right, that will come up over here automatically because my template was ready. I just need to add the recipient's email ID and I need to send it. But then how do we get this feature? Because normally we don't get the template option. We need to enable it from the settings, right? So how to enable the settings of template option within Gmail? You will go to the setting gear icon that is onto the right hand side top corner. And when you click here onto the see all settings option, there are many setting options that are available, like general, labels, inbox, account and import. So you need to go to the advanced setting option over here. That is onto the extreme right hand side of the screen. So when I click on advanced, now here the second option, templates. This is enabled for me. So for you, it might be disabled. Make sure you enable it. And the moment you make any changes over here in the setting part, right at the bottom, the save changes option will become active. Since I have not done this change, so this is inactive. See, I want the custom keyboard shortcut also to get enabled. Means right now when I have to go and compose a mail, I need to click on this compose option. So there are many tasks that I can perform by pressing simple single letter in my keyboard, and the task will be done. That action will be done. So how to enable that? Again, I need to do that setting in my advanced setting option and say I want to enable custom keyboard shortcuts also. So I'll click on enable. Right now, the moment I have done this change, you can see this save changes option has become active. So I just need to click on save changes to save whatever changes I have done in my advanced setting. If I will not save the changes, then what will happen? I will lose my changes, whatever I have done. So make sure to get the template option. You need to enable the template feature within the advanced option, and even to use the shortcut keys within the Gmail, you need to enable it from the advanced options as well. So I'll just show you earlier when I was going ahead with the compose option. When I need to compose a mail, I need to click on this compose button. But now my cursor is here, right? I'll just press C on my keyboard, right? And I'll get the compose window open over here. It's loading, and I will be able to draft my mail over there. And even now, when you will check the three dots when you are composing an email, you will see that the template option is available. Right now, how to create templates? For that, I will just add a subject over here. Okay, we'll draft a message. Say this is PTM notice. And here I'll just draft a notice as in say, dear parent, enter greetings of the day. Then again, I'll leave some space and will type my message as in gentle reminder. For the upcoming PTM on this coming Saturday, comma, date, and I'll just leave this here space blank. Why? Because every time I need to change the date, but I'm pretty sure every time my days are Saturdays only, right? And here I can mention as in say regards, and I can write my name, or if you want to put up your signature, you can put up your signature as well, right? So I have created this template. I have drafted this message. I want to you put it up as a template. So I'll just go here onto the three dots at the bottom. That's more option. Templates, right? And here now I will click on save draft as. So when I click on save draft as template, right? So is it a new template that I am creating? Yes. So I'll say it as save as new template. Now here the template name is whatever subject I have mentioned, taking the same name. If you want, you can save it by the same name, or else if you want to change the name, you can change the name, and you may just click on save. That's it. So my template is saved now. And whenever I have to compose an email, right now I can close this. And whenever I have to send this template, I simply press C. I'm using the shortcut over here because I have enabled the setting. We'll go to the three dots at the extreme bottom right-hand side corner. We'll go ahead with the templates option, and here see now PTM notice is appearing. I just need to select this, and I will add the recipient over here, whomsoever I need to send. As many recipient I want, I can add, and then just send them the message. Now it has got another amazing feature, as in once I add the recipient, for example, I'm sending an email to Miss Hema, right? Once I have added an email ID, I want, her to schedule, I want this message to be scheduled because this is not the right time to send this email. So what can I do? I can schedule the mail. So right after the send option, there is a drop down icon. I may click over here, can click on schedule send, can select a date and a time. So I'll just go ahead with say pick date and time. And I may just click here on to say a particular date. I can put up a time over here and schedule send. So now what will happen? This message will go to Miss Hema on a particular date and time, whatever I have selected. Anytime, say now I need to cancel because of the bad weather, the PTM is going to cancel. I've already scheduled this message for 20 to 25 people. Now what do I need to do? Very simple. I'll just go to the scheduled option, because the moment I click, I schedule a mail, I get this option onto the left hand side of my screen. I'll click on scheduled. The number of mails that you will schedule will appear here. You may directly come, either you delete it directly from here, right? Or else you can reschedule it by opening that mail and then again putting up a new date and time. So that was like how you are scheduling an email. Now there are a lot many unread messages that I have, messages that I have already read off. I request you to please put yourself on mute. It's a humble request. Please put yourself on mute. Thank you so much. Okay. Now here, once I'm there onto my mailbox, there are a lot many mails that are not read, right? I want them to come right at the top, because there are few mails that I have read. It's coming somewhere in between, but then there are few mails that I have not read. I want all the unread message to come right at the top. So how do I go about it? Again, I need to go to the setting gear icon. And here within the setting gear icon, when you come down, right, within default option, you will get certain options, like what kind of mail you want to appear first, be it important first, like whatever I have marked as important, or else I want the unread messages to come first. So the moment I click on unread first, right, whatever mails I have received till date and I have not read them, all will get lined up over here, right? So my read mails are here at the bottom, rather all the unread mails are here right at the top. Okay, so we can use this default setting. Likewise here, I don't want it. I want to go back to the normal part. So I'll just click on say default. So it will go back again to what it was. Similarly, there are certain more advanced settings over here. Let's check them out. So once I go ahead with see all settings option, right? See all settings option. Now here, there is an option of undo send. Now, what is this? This is basically recalling an email. Now, what is recalling an email? For example, I'm sending an email to Hema ma'am, and I just sent that mail, but I forgot to add an attachment. So for how long I can hold that email and I can recall that, right? So here is the duration basically, send cancellation period. By default, it's always 5 seconds. So I can change the duration to say 20 seconds or 30 seconds. And then what will happen whenever I am sending an email to anybody, X, Y, Z, anybody, right? It will hold the message for 30 seconds. And within 30 seconds, I can recall my mail. I can cancel it and can do the changes in that mail and can resend it again. But always remember, whenever you are doing any changes in your settings, you need to scroll down and kindly click on the save changes option, because if you will not save change, you will lose the settings, right? Now, similarly, I'll go ahead. There are certain more advanced features into it. We'll explore that as well. So when you come here, right, there are options available, as in you want to change the text style of your mail when you are typing, right? So you can do that change over here. Similarly, there is an autocorrect option. Now, what is autocorrect option? Earlier, this option was known as an auto advance option, but now it has been changed to autocorrect option. Autocorrect option means if I'm typing an email, right, and there are certain, say, spelling errors that I'm making. So if I go ahead with autocorrect on, it will do the correction automatically. Google will do it for me. Rather, if I turn it off, then what will happen? Whatever I'm typing, it will just go on with that, and I need to do the corrections manually. So that's your autocorrect option. Similarly, we get the smart compose option also. Now, what is smart compose option? For example, I'm drafting an email. So Google will start suggesting me further words what I can include within my email. So that is a feature of your smart compose, basically, where we are drafting an email or a text with the help of Google itself, where they are suggesting us, right? Similarly, when I scroll down, right, there is an option available as in vacation mode. Now, what is this vacation mode? That's a vacation responder. Right now, this is off. For example, I'm working in an institution, right? And I need to respond to all your emails. Like Hema ma'am is keep on responding to you, right? For your mails, whatever queries she is receiving. Now, for example, suppose she has to go on a vacation for 2 to 3 days, right? And you all are sending her the mails. So how you will get to know that she's on vacation and she's not going to respond to you for next 3 days, right? So she can always turn on the vacation responder mode, or say if I am receiving, I can turn on the vacation responder on. So what will happen? I will add the date of my first vacation. Like for example, from tomorrow, I'm going on vacation. So I'll just set up the date as in 8. Or if I'm going from today itself, so I'll just set up the date as 7. Now, last day of my vacation, when I will be coming back, when I'm joining back. So I'll just put a tick mark over here. If I'm certain, I'm sure of that on this particular date, I'll be back, right? So I can just select a date. For example, I'll be back on Monday, that is 11th of August. I can put up a date over here. So automatically the day I will join, right after 11, it will turn off my vacation, or else I can always do it manually. I'll show you that part as well. Now here, whatever message you want to add, subject, like I have added, I am on vacation. And here I want to add a message, as in say auto reply. I want to add, as in say, will I'm on vacation and will reply, or say, and will get back on say 12th August 2025. And thank you for your support and everything. Once I have done all these things, right? You have got the option over here as in only send a response to people in my contact. Those who are in my contact list, only they should get to know about it. Or anybody who is messaging me, they should get to know about it. Again, this is your choice, right? So based on your preferences, you can do the settings over here. Once you have done the changes, just click on Save Changes. Now, the moment I do it here, see here, there's a yellow strip coming and showing I'm on vacation. So anybody who will send me an email from now onwards will receive an automated reply that I am on vacation and will get back to them after 12th of August. Now, for example, my vacations are over, but I'm not going.
Shefali ma'am, your screen is being frozen. Yeah, now it's there.
Okay. So suppose my vacations are over. I came back a little early. I just need to click on this end now, and my vacations are over, and it will end then and there only. And I need to reply to my participants from now onwards, right? They will not receive that auto reply. Okay, now what are the other shortcuts that are available in our Gmail? So for when I press C, I get this compose window over here, right? There I can draft my email. Rather, if suppose I have opened an email for which I need to reply, right? Say I received this message from Amit Pal, right? And say I need to send an email, right? I can just press R over here. Automatically, this window, this page will come up over here, and I can draft my mail and I can send that, right? So these are the shortcuts. I need not to follow the long pathways to come to a specific option, right? Now, there's one more very beautiful feature over here within Gmail, and that is the confidential mode. Now, what's that confidential mode? Like, for example, I'm working in a science department and I need to, there is a common email ID for the science department. And the head of academics has to send a specific mail to one of the participant, to one of the candidate of the science department, that only she can open that mail, right? So how we can go about it? So once I'm composing an email, right, I just need to add the email ID over here. Say I'm adding Hema ma'am's email ID. I'll just add a message as in say confidential research paper, something. Confidential papers, anything. I just type a message over here. Okay, I have drafted an email. I have attached a file over here. Now at the bottom, there is an option, a lock icon is appearing, right? So we can always toggle this confidential mode, right? And we can set an expiry date. We can also add an SMS passcode also. And I can add my contact number in the SMS passcode, right? And this mail will expire after a week. So to open this mail, the person need to use a passcode and OTP will come up. Now, how that works actually. So when I click on save, right? And when I will be sending this mail now, okay, here it will ask me to add the contact number in which the SMS will go basically. So I'll select the country as India. I can add my email ID over here and sorry, my contact number over here and then can send it to Hema ma'am. And along with Hema ma'am, say other people can also access that account. Now, what will happen? Hema ma'am will ask me for the passcode. See, I need to open this mail. I request you to please put yourself on mute. That I need to open this mail. Please share the passcode with me because I have set my number here to receive the OTP. Right? So I will be also sure that, okay, Hema ma'am is only opening. There's no other person who can open this mail because it will be entirely locked and after 1 week, it will get expired. Right? So this is what confidential mode is. So moving back to our slides now.
Perfect. Now the button can be pushed, but
Right? So we can say a lot of
Ma'am, if I can ask a question.
Yes, yes.
So when you're saying that after 1 week it will be expired,
Right.
so does it mean that the lock will be expired and the email will be becoming a normal mode, or what exactly will happen if it
The
1
entire
week the
content
duration
gets-
mentions?
Yes, the entire content gets expired. Means the attachment, the text, whatever, it won't be visible to that, but to nobody.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. So this is
And ma'am, one doubt I had.
yes.
The OTP which you have sent the mail for 1 week, the OTP is valid for 1 week?
Yes. Once the mail is expired, it will not send, it will even remove the option of sending OTP as well.
That means just in your case, the example which you gave, it is for 1 week. So the same OTP we can use till 1 week, right?
No. Whenever
No.
you will be opening, it will ask for an OTP.
Acha, okay, got it.
Within
Thanks.
1 week, suppose 5 times you are opening this mail, it will send the OTP every time.
5 times
And
it
that-
will send. Okay, yeah.
And there is no scope of increasing the duration, right?
No, once you have sent, then you cannot increase. Yes, while rather setting an expiry date, you can always increase the duration. For example, here when I'm composing, right, and say here I have added the email ID, say ABC, I'll just type here as in hi. Now, when I'm putting this confidential mode, then I do get the option of increasing the duration. So
Got
this is by default, right?
Sure, thank you. But it cannot be customized further, right? Only
No.
the drop-down options. Thank you.
It cannot be customized further. Similarly, say if you have
Shefali ma'am,
yes, miss.
if we can pick up the queries towards the end, time check.
Right. So here, like if you want to share the, some kind of Chrome extension with anybody through email. So how we can share that? For example, I go to Chrome Web Store. And I want to share any Chrome extension with anybody. Say here, I'm going ahead with say Equatio. And there are math teachers, right? I need to share this extension with them. So how can I share this? I can either simply copy the URL, right? And then go to my Gmail, compose the mail, right? Add their email ID, add the subject over here, and draft the mail and hyperlink. So there is an option of insert the link. So I can add the text as in say, check this extension, right? And I can add the link over here and apply. And then I can send this mail. So what will happen? They will receive this extension in the form of a hyperlink through email as well. So we can share here extensions as well through our email. Now moving ahead here, this was there with the Gmail part. Now let's do a knowledge check. So where would you enable keyboard shortcuts in Gmail? Advanced settings. In Google Chrome, keyboard shortcut is enabled by default or none of the above. So what is it we are getting in the answer, ma'am? Okay, yes, that's correct. That's correct. So here moving ahead with Google Chat, that was earlier known as Google Hangouts. Right now with Google Chat, we'll just see what are the different options that are available in Google Chat. So here in Google Chat, like how we can get it. So you will find that within the waffle button as well, or else you can enable it from your Gmail also. So we get Google Chat here as well within the waffle button, or else I want to open it from my Gmail, then I need to again enable this from the setting to get these options over here, Google Chat and Meet. So again, you will go to the setting gear icon here, and you need to click on See All Settings. And under See All Settings, there is an option of Chat and Meet. So when I click on Chat and Meet, right, I need to make sure that it's not off, it is on. Once you have done the setting, right, you need to save the changes. After saving the changes, you will see that there is an option of chat option available, and I can start a chat within my Gmail account itself, within my email box here. Now we can create spaces, like usually people use Google Groups, right? And few people, they start working on to WhatsApp as well. So what we can do, we can come here onto new chat, and we can create a space right here, and we can add the people. We need to first give it a name. For example, this is the trial name that I'm giving, and we'll click on create. Now, this is the group space that I have created, say for science department or maths department or any other department. Right now, I want to add the members of that particular department. I just need to click on add members, and I can add their email ID. So I'm just adding 2 to 3 different email IDs over here of mine itself, and we'll click on add. Now within this chat space, you can share file, you can assign tasks to them, okay? And you can also manage their, you can say in the setting gear option, you can manage as in what is it that they can do, what they cannot do, right? So here there's space manager option that's available. Now, for example, I want this person also to become the manager, right? Who can send file, who can assign task within the group as and when the events are reaching out. So I just need to select the person, will click on the 3 dots over here, and I can make them as a space manager. Or else if the person has been shifted to another department, I want to remove them from this space, I can remove them from this space as well. I want to send them a direct message instead of a group message, I can directly send a message to them directly. I don't want them to be active within the group, so I can block them as well, right? So this was about your Google Chat that was earlier known as Google Hangout as well, right? So moving further now, keep we have already done. So now we'll jump on to the next thing, that is YouTube. Now YouTube all must be using, right? We are aware of YouTube, but then what else that we can do here as an educator? We can upload lot many videos, we can add cards, we can create and manage playlist as well. So with YouTube, we can actually curate, we can create a playlist of lot many videos for a particular topic and share it with our learners. Or else, say in a classroom when I'm there, I can give certain educational videos to students, those who are very, fast learners, and so that I can pay attention towards my slow learners as well, right? We can give students instructional video to watch at their own space, and then we can ask questions accordingly. So there are a lot many things that we can do with YouTube within the classroom, right? So let's start with YouTube. Now, how you will get into YouTube? I request you to put yourself on mute, right? So once you are there into the waffle button, right, here itself, you get the option of YouTube, and you can open your YouTube from the waffle button, right? The moment we sign into our account, it allows us to actually create a playlist. Until and unless you are not signed into your account, you won't be able to create a playlist as well. So here, once I get into YouTube, for example, I need to create a playlist. I will just search for a particular video over here, and then I can keep on adding the playlists. For example, I'm creating a playlist for water cycle, right? So I'll just look for a few videos for water cycle. right? So once I click here, there are a lot many videos that are coming related to water cycle. I just need to select the video. Once I have selected the video, I will just go ahead with the 3 dots that gives me the option of save. And then it will allow me to add a playlist. Since this is there are certain videos that are made for specifically for kids. So those videos are not allowed to be added in the playlist. Rather, that are not made for kids. We can go ahead with those videos only. So I'm clicking on the 3 dots, click on save. Again, this is for kids. Okay, let me select a video that's not made for kids, basically. Okay, let me choose another topic here. For example, Google Tools for Education. I need to create a playlist for that. So there are a lot many videos that are available. I'll just select one. We'll go ahead with the 3 dots. We'll click on save and it will give me the option to create a playlist. There are few that are already existing. I need to click on playlist, new playlist, give it a name. For example, Google Tools for Education. And then I need to choose the settings as in public, unlisted or private. Now public is anybody can find this playlist in regular search within the YouTube. Unlisted means I need to share the list. So usually for students, whenever we are creating playlist, we keep it as unlisted, right? And private means it's only for me. So whatever settings you want to go ahead with, you can go ahead. For example, I'm keeping it as unlisted. And then I'll just click on create. Now another video I want to add in this particular playlist. So again, I'll just go ahead and will search for another video. For example, I'm looking for Google Docs. So I'll just search for a video. There are a lot many videos that will come up over here. I need to select one, the one that's appropriate. And then again, I'll go ahead with the 3 dots, click on save. And now it will show me the name of that particular playlist that I created. So I just need to put a tick mark in front of that name and it's done. So there are 2 videos that I have added in the playlist. Right now, if you want to manage your playlist, you want to manage your account, how you will go about it. Say you have to upload a video in YouTube, then how you will go about, you have to go live even. So there is a plus sign onto the right hand side top corner. You need to click on this plus create option. Here only it gives you the option of upload a video. It also gives you the option of go live. So if you want to go live in YouTube, you can go to go live option from here itself, right? Where people can join in the chat box, live chats as well. Right now I'm going ahead with upload video. So when I click on upload video, I can select a video that's there in my desktop. So definitely I'll select a short video. Because the size of the video, if it is big, so it will take longer time to get uploaded. So I'm just going to select a very short video that's there in my desktop. Select files and we'll just select one particular video. For example, this video I'm selecting, click on open. Right? So meanwhile, it is getting uploaded over here, right? It's getting loaded. I'll just tell you one very important thing. Sometimes we as an educator, there is a topic that's quite long and we put a lot of descriptions over there. The video is about say 20 minutes or 1 hour long video. So what we can do as an educator, because, even students, they don't have this much of attention span or say this much of patience to watch the entire video. We can add timestamps within the description box, as in it will divide the entire video in chapters so that they can jump onto a particular part of the video and can watch. So you can always add your timestamp by mentioning the duration and the title as in what is it you are covering in that particular duration to break it into chapters, right? Now here you want to rename it, you can rename the video. And then when I scroll down, you want to add it into any particular playlist, you can add that also. If you don't want, you can leave that. Select the audience, whether it is made for kids or no. I always go ahead with no, it's not made for kids. Why? Because it gives me other options to add within my videos. We'll see that as well. So scrolling down here, there are more options. So when I click on more options, right? So there is an option as in which language you want the caption to come up. So you can select that as well. You want to manage the comments option over here, so you can manage the comments as well, like people can comment or rate your video or no. So you can always handle that from here. Once you have done all the settings, right, you need to click on the next option that's there, right? Once I clicked on the next option, you can always add an end screen or you can add a card also. Now, what is end screen? End screen means that should comes towards the end of the video, right? And what is the thumbnail in the YouTube? Thumbnail means the cover page that I get in the video, right? So here I'm going to add some cards over here and I'll click on. So once I'll click on add, what is it that you want to add as a card? Your other reference video, your another reference playlist, or any other reference channel that you want to add. So I'll want to add a video that is related to this video. It should not be work as a distractor. For example, this is a video that I have created for flipped classroom, right? Now within this flipped classroom, I want that there should be, something I have spoken about project-based learning as well. So I want that project-based learning video to pop up in between so that anybody who is interested to know about project-based, they can click on that button, they can click on the iCard and they can watch that video as well. So I'll just select a random video from my end over here. Say Class Dojo, I'm just picking up. It should not be a distractor, remember. So at what time you want this card to appear? You can add a timer over here, right? For example, I want to appear around after a minute, right? I have added, I request you to please put yourself on mute. I have added a timer over here that it should appear, say, after 1 second or 5 seconds. You can always add that. Say here I'm adding 10 seconds, right? And then another card if you want to add. So you can add another card also. Say this time you want to add a playlist. So you can select a playlist and you can insert that as well. It should be related. It should not be distractor, remember. Add the timer over here, at what time it should be displayed. So it should be within the duration of your video. It cannot be beyond that. Like for example, this video is of 2 minutes, right? So it cannot be 2 minutes, 10 seconds. It should be somewhere within 2 minutes only, right? So here, say, for example, I'm keeping it as 15 seconds ke baad, this card should appear. So once I have done here, this is how it will come like a card with the I button, right? And I just need to click on save. Once I have saved, I need to click on next. It will check if there is any copyright or no. So if it's your video, definitely it should not have a copyright content because it's your creation. Once it will check and you can simply publish it to YouTube. So I'll just click on next. If you get a green tick, it means that it does not have a copyright content. And here you can select how you want to publish. It will be visible only to you, or with whomsoever you will share the link, only they can have access to this video, or you want to make it public. Anybody can search for your video. Say I want to keep it unlisted, and then I'll just click on save. Right? So I just need to copy the link and share it with my students or with my colleagues for whomsoever I have created a video, because it's an unlisted and they can always go ahead. Now here you can see that for a few of my videos, there is a common cover page, right? So this is a thumbnail that actually designed. We can design it using Canva and we can always add that to our video. Now, how to add a thumbnail within a video? For example, this is the video that I have created, right? I'm going to the edit mode. Here, there is an option of thumbnail. Either you use the help of AI within it that's integrated, auto-generate. So within the video itself, it will select one segment, one picture, and it will use it as a thumbnail. But if you have designed a thumbnail purposely that you want to come right onto the cover page of your video, you can always go ahead with upload file. It should be there in your desktop. You can select your thumbnail wherever you have saved. For example, this is my thumbnail, YouTube thumbnail. I'm selecting this and click on open. So here my thumbnail is getting uploaded and it will appear as a cover page for my video. I just need to save this, right? So now here, see, this is the cover page that is coming up on my video. So whenever you make a cover page, make sure it's relevant basically, right? So that was about the YouTube. right? So we have learned how to upload a video, how to share videos, how to curate the video, how to edit cards, how you can add thumbnails, right? How you can manage comments and all. Moving further, you can always edit cards. So there is a link given over here. So you will get that in your resources definitely. So it's time to check your understanding for the YouTube. So you need to select here the 2 key points that should be considered while creating instructional YouTube videos. So what are the correct options? Card must have a clear purpose and not distract the audience from the content. Always add humor to an instructional video. I'll request you to please put yourself on mute. Please put yourself on mute. Let's check the
I don't know,
output
something
here.
is happening today. Why you people are getting yourself unmute? If you want to keep yourself on unmute, please check your surroundings. We need to maintain the decorum of the session, please. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hema ma'am. So here the correct answers are A and B, right? We cannot add humor within our educational videos, definitely for the students. It should not be a distractor, right? And moving further to the next question. The Sparker is quick to understand and apply new online tools in a classroom and wants to provide screencast video tutorials and have discussions with teachers who are slower to adopt new technology. Which Google tool can help him? YouTube, Google Drive, or Google Sites? So here we have the correct answer as YouTube. That's all for today. Thank you so much. I'll just